Welcome back to the WildCard show. My name is Venant.
I'm Brian, of course, man.
Nyash.
Oh, this is why I introduced myself, man.
Yeah.
Champions of the Premier League, City boy yourself, man. Lotan in the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lotan did well. He just forgot to say outgoing champions.
No.
Outgoing.
Still okay. Still okay.
Okay, start
Outgoing
with
champs.
that.
Let's get to May first. At
outgoing
least
champs.
you get to May.
Hey guys, before we start,
Yeah.
Hey.
let's talk about how good or how bad or how was your weekend?
Quite dull, considering it was FA Cup football. You know, I'd love to watch the Premier League. Maybe Everton cause a surprise result against Arsenal. You know, that's the only thing we're hoping for. But anyway, that's coming. Otherwise, apart from that, watching Man United win always puts a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Nice.
A very different one for me. I mean, on Friday I lost to Man
Friday
City.
night, man.
I lost to Man City. I didn't feel that pinch though.
You guys got knocked out of the
Yeah, I
Champions
got
League.
knocked out of the
Hey, Champions League,
FA Champions League.
There's a cup that you have record wins.
You know, the FA Champions League.
Yes. What about you?
Yeah, so we got knocked out of the FA Cup. I actually didn't feel the L, to be honest. Somehow.
We'll talk about that.
I've had bitter L's before. This one did not feel much for me.
Okay. It was
But
expected.
that was Friday. On Saturday, I had a very easy day. Then on Sunday was just fantastic, man.
Proud of your team?
Totally.
Still?
Yeah, still am.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, what about Lotan?
Easy, man. Great weekend. Obviously, hadn't beaten Arsenal in the FA Cup since early 1900s.
Wow, well done.
Record now out of the way. Now the record is 17-0.
Ooh.
I mean, no, 13-0. I mean, the last time Arsenal beat City, it's
By the way, Drew, in the last 6 games, aggregates
Yeah.
Nika 14-2.
Let's not even get there.
I mean, they got out of the occasional 5-0.
Yeah, we did.
Proper improvement.
Congrats.
Yeah.
So well done.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
See you on the 15th, and we'll definitely have fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Sir, but before we even talk about hii clash yenu hapa, mi yangu ilikuwa poa. I attended the Mashemeji derby. It was nice. AFC
You guys won
versus,
0-0?
Ilisha 0-0, and it was one of the most interesting games I've seen from the two in a while.
Yeah.
As a Gor Mahia fan, this is what I can say tactically in terms of football. Our mid kidogo is, you know, all those situations where Kane didn't score because there was no supply.
Yeah.
That's how it felt
Something
like
similar.
watching Gor from, you know. But
Yeah.
AFC on the other hand, they have good players.
Yeah.
Had they been clinical with these few chances, you know, like the way Man United beat Arsenal 3-1. You
Yeah.
had those few chances and you made it happen. If FC could replicate that,
Yeah.
they would have. But I don't even think my ego would have stood FC winning because I was so invested in that game.
Mashemeji.
Yeah.
Omala, did you have a good game?
Yeah, he did have a good game.
You talk about them now.
Sorry?
Before tuendelee.
I'm
Let's-
Omala.
Omala is a striker for Gor Mahia.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Sir.
having a very good season.
Listen, I'm going back to Kenyan football, so I'm excited about
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, guys, Operation Jaza Study to Jazeni easy mag. Let's support our local teams. They are as interesting.
Was it just you playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that used to be my team.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know me, I go
Say, Man City, Wazito, you can just tell. You can just-
Is he one of those supporting
Yeah.
No. Okay. I follow billionaires. I follow billionaires, bro.
But just a bit on the Kenya Premier League, because we don't talk about it much. Tusker FC losing to Nzoia. Was it Nzoia? No, Kenya Police. Police walitupiga bana, sijui nani aliwanyima pombe.
When him Tusker.
Yaani sio Tusker, man. They beat us 3-0 by halftime. Nzoia is top of the league.
Explains what you think, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
And shout out.
Mbona alafu akunaga wase ulinzi we si uchukua
Mimi
ulinzi.
ni msa ulinzi, watu walang'ata bana. Mimi ni
Oh,
msa
mtu walang'ata.
ulinzi stadium. Tulipiga Wazito 1-0 juzi. Alafu
Alafu akapigwa na Kenya Police.
So this is what's gonna happen. Now we all have
Teams that
teams
is
in
the
Kenya,
Premier League.
ulinzi,
your ulinzi.
Yes.
Tusker,
Tusker.
Wazito.
No, I can't use Zito because our billionaire got deported.
No. Ukaa tu hapo.
Kwenda huko.
So no, me I'll take another team. So by next week I'll give you Chemo iko.
Yeah, you can take Muhoroni Youth is not there.
So far,
I wanted to give you Kakamega Homeboys.
No.
Take Homeboys.
Nipate team iko na do bana.
Homeboys.
Kakamega.
Eh.
No. Si Lombos mimi nawakia. So I don't trust them.
Okay.
So guys, we have to talk about. We have to actually address the elephant in the room.
Oops.
Man City beat Arsenal in the FA Cup
Yeah.
to
Small
go ahead to
win.
the 5th round.
Yeah.
So did Man United. But let's talk about Arsenal and Man City.
Yeah.
As of now, guys are saying Man City are favorites to win the league
Yes, they are.
based on what we've seen on Friday. So I don't know, Nyash,
Yeah.
how do you feel about this.
How do you feel,
That,
bro?
uh,
That you lost to this City team.
Look, I lost to City, and like you
Say
said,
it with your chest.
Come on, kwani
Say I lost to City now.
kwani nasema na nini? Nasema chest kama mdomo. But yeah, we lost to City, and I don't think that game epitomizes what we expected from the City Arsenal clash. I mean, we thought this game is gonna be back and forth, high octane, intense game, because of course we know those are the two teams that seem they are going for the Premier League, and maybe can draw something out of that game. I don't think from what I saw in that game I can draw anything from that to say like this is what will happen in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, because Arsenal made 6 changes.
True.
They made 1. We lost. They won. They did not dominate us that much. We didn't dominate them that much either. So, yeah, I don't think I can draw anything from that game.
Brayo, you watched how Lokonga played.
Yeah.
Alikuwa nakaa mtu amepotea afya center.
I can actually tell you guys, you'd be better off loaning Mctominay from Man United and shipping Lokonga.
That's a little too much, man.
Bro, Mctominay is better than Lokonga. Hiyo ni kitu yenye iko.
I wouldn't blame Sambi.
Odegaard did though.
No. First of all, he was playing in
Wait for it.
He was playing against players he dreams about playing.
Daily akikuwa
I mean, think about it. Behind you is Alvarez. You also want him to score, so that at least he's a World Cup
not
winner,
really,
all
yeah.
the things, and then plus also I wouldn't really fault him because he doesn't really get too much game time. So it's unfair to blame a player. I mean, again, he's 23. Which is a red flag, but I wouldn't blame him because he's a player who needs to get game time under his belt. I mean, different kinds of players. Some players click when they're younger. Some players click when they're older. So yeah.
Also, another take I would take from that game is when you took Partey off, the drop off again in the quality of the midfield is always huge for Arsenal. So if Partey somewhere gets injured along the way, then Arsenal has a problem in the midfield, and as far as conquest for winning the league is concerned. So. Yeah, that's why we better get someone, like I said, or just a replacement, because Lokonga is not someone who's going to help us win the league, especially when you're going up against teams like City.
Lotan,
Yeah, man.
on the other hand, with Man City,
Gets in.
you guys had a slow start.
Yeah, like we
And
always do this
this
season.
is the second time or the third time or even the fourth time we've seen a scenario where Haaland had a slow start.
No, I wouldn't say Haaland had a slow start.
I think it's all that
far
he didn't
from
score.
it, man. Far from it. I think Arteta now knows he can't play holding.
I see your job. I see.
But also how Haaland, how he's just a handful for everybody that marks him. I mean, it took Saliba and Gabriel, because Gabriel was a guy that was attached to Haaland's hip. And every second ball, it was all down to Saliba to clear that. So when we changed to a 4-4-2,
Couldn't cope.
the Frenchman didn't know what to do.
But Haaland did not score. I think that's the most important thing.
Fair. I mean, the kid has 25 goals. So he doesn't have a problem with scoring.
Look,
it is your striker that hasn't scored since last year.
Look, Haaland is a striker who expect every time he's playing, he's scoring. I mean, he's that good. I mean, he has set the benchmark that high.
Yeah.
So when he doesn't score, then you're like, okay, why did he not score?
So, I mean, when he
was
doesn't
up
score, you
against?
still lose.
No.
We're talking about Haaland.
Exactly.
No, I'm still saying
Yeah.
you still
He
lost.
didn't score
man.
against Arsenal in a cup game. Who makes you think he'll score in a league?
Still
Even
lost
didn't
against-
score against Arsenal. Let's just start from
Yeah,
there.
in a cup game.
Hey,
Tukiwa na holding.
my guy has never scored in the
Aye.
FA Cup. So you can't judge him for that. He's never scored in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
man.
Atapata
So,
chance next round.
relax. Hiyo tunapause juu Sheffield Wednesday.
As always, mtapata hizi fixtures. It's okay.
Umejua tumepiga hivi kwanza hii mwaka the easiest. Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Moto ya karatasi tu.
Vitu rahisi, team rahisi mboga mboga ndo tunapeagwa tu. Did you say something else?
Nah. I don't have anything to say.
Seriously,
Like, I
what's
was
next for Arsenal actually?
Yeah.
And also another question I can ask: in 2 weeks' time, you guys meet. I'm
Yes.
going to talk about the fixtures that you guys have in the next 5, because he talked about Nketiah not scoring the next 5. I'm coming back. to
One
you
down,
by the-
4 to go.
Sir.
damn.
Oh wow.
2 weeks'
Brian
time
Kess.
at Emirates. What do you think?
Against City.
Yeah.
I mean, a draw would be good for
What
them.
a cracker. A draw would be good for City, but they ain't getting nothing.
I think they want to draw, bro.
Look, the City that I saw, if it's just one change that was done hata kutukalia, I don't see them beating us at the Emirates. There's a two-legged tie between us and City, and we're not losing the two of them. I can say that straight up. If you're losing, maybe at Etihad, of which still I don't see us losing, but yeah, we're beating them at the Emirates. I know it's going to be a tough game, of course. And we have seen there's a gap. We have bridged that gap in terms of quality between us and Man City in terms of how we play. Like, we always get clubs G5, Ngapi.
mmekuwa mkizikula sana,
What? Piga kama hizo
hey.
vibeti Nairobi.
Hey.
It's not happening anymore now. So, but come at the Emirates, I think we win.
Oh my god.
I can add something on Jueyo before tuendelee. So Pep was asked about the very same question I'm asking you, and he said it will be completely different at the Emirates.
Oh, for sure.
So, Mikel doesn't rotate much in the Premier League.
No, you don't.
Okay?
Yeah.
The impact from Zinchenko and Odegaard is that creates a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And it will be different.
It will be totally different.
No,
So
fair,
he
man.
said
Totally
it will be different.
No, fair, man. I mean, first of all, everything Pep says. I mean, if you've been around the football scenes a lot, you know you need to take it with a pinch of salt because obviously Pep's a master
Of
of
overthinking?
gaslighting.
Man's been in this situation countless times.
I mean, man's been facing Mourinho with Ronaldo,
Hey.
no panic, and he still says Real is better. But that's besides the point. But you look at how City played, and this is the one thing I think that's encouraging Arsenal is City's been a team that hasn't been able to get out of second gear for the longest time this season. I mean, is it because we're used to winning? Is it because some of these players have no motivation to obviously go to the next level? So a lot of many issues can compound to it. But again, if there's a team that relishes an opportunity to go out there and get a result when it really matters, it has to be Man City. I mean, we won a game we didn't play well. And that's championship material right there. So when we get to the Emirates, all we need to do is get that one goal and then now have the fans play their part.
Okay.
And it's simple
So-
because, I mean, even this year, the first game of the season, last year, 2022, when we played just quite early on into the season, Arsenal were all over us. All over us.
Oh, January one.
Yeah, but Godfrey did that thing. Godfrey did that thing.
Against 10 men.
No,
Against
fair,
10
bro.
men.
Listen, your guy tackled badly. That's his problem, my G.
Yeah, easy.
That's
right?
my.
So,
That's not a me issue.
That's a very easy right, but
not
yeah,
amazing.
still, I get the point.
It's cool, and I totally respect what you just said. Now, on the other hand, we have to talk about Manchester United.
What
The
is there
big
to talk-
team.
What is there to talk about?
Because Nyash, United are favourites to win the FA Cup.
No.
Yes, we
no,
are.
hey, pull up,
Yes,
man.
we are.
No, hey.
Usinterrupt Venant akiongea
Are the
facts.
favourites
No,
to win the
listen,
FA Cup.
How are they the
say
favourites?
United are in the FA Cup.
No.
They're not the
Do
favourites.
not interrupt Venant when he's speaking facts.
I think
Why?
do not.
Okay, so Mr. Invigilator. Why?
No, ask him, is the United fan?
Bro, right now the only team that can try and stop Man United from winning the FA Cup, and this is if they are at their level best,
Yes.
is Man City. Because Haaland came to Old Trafford and he couldn't do anything.
Listen, you
Couldn't do
probably
shit.
need another offside goal to
What?
help in your cause.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. I mean, when it's legal, you know, Amuko. But come on, the offsides are fair enough.
You guys are just haters.
No.
You are jealous that Man United is still in 4 different competitions, blood.
No, but you see,
Man United could actually win more trophies than these title pretenders.
no, fair.
Swear down.
But one thing you forget is Newcastle as well.
Who are those? Only watu Ferguson alitupa in the 90s.
No,
Guy.
Brighton just got kicked out. I mean, Nottingham as well, man.
Nottingham, who we gave 3 in the first leg of
You
the
guys
semis
can
in the
come
Carabao
back.
Cup.
As of this time we're recording this, we're talking about teams that are still in it.
Yeah.
Nottingham are there.
In Carabao, ama FA Cup.
They're in the Carabao.
Carabao, but they will not come to Old Trafford and score 4 goals.
Newcastle
Impossible.
are there.
Newcastle will beat them by a goal.
Who did Newcastle beat? Southampton.
Southampton 1-0,
They
yeah.
just got
1-0.
clattered in the
Yeah.
FA Cup, though.
Yeah.
were-
Newcastle were knocked out of the FA Cup.
Yeah, they were.
Newcastle were knocked out.
Yeah, by
they are.
Stevenage.
by Stevenage. Yeah,
Stevenage,
fair
yeah.
enough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can call United favourites, not for the FA Cup, favourites for the Carabao Cup.
Carabao.
Yeah, of which
okay,
still I
favourites
don't
to
feel
win a
like,
trophy.
Yeah, I don't feel they're guaranteed of that trophy though, because they're going up against Newcastle in a one-off game in a final. And Newcastle,
Wembley.
they are very defensive aside, so I don't know if you can.
Best side defensively
Yeah,
so far
so
this
if you can
season.
11
track
goals all
that, then-
season, man.
But,
But you see, why I think we have a chance against Newcastle
Yeah.
is because of Weghorst. And people will come at me for this, but I think Weghorst is the one Man United player who can actually bully the likes of Sven Botman and Dan Ban and them, man. Because if it was Martial, it'd be a different story, man. Angepata injuries got tatu over.
speaking of injuries, there's that Eriksen injury.
Yeah, Eriksen. I've
And
seen. Yeah.
And then there's the fact that you guys play 10 games in 32 days.
Jesus Christ.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about the
That's a game every 3 days, so.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah.
the Glazers don't want to give Ten Hag anything. Look at what Arsenal are doing.
Yeah.
Look at what Liverpool are doing. Look at what Chelsea are doing. Glazers, look any.
But to fair to the Glazers, man, if there's if there's a board that has really spent, it's the Glazers.
No,
they
you
are
look at it
smashed.
this way. You look at it. Even Arsenal board have been spending a lot.
No, but-
you look at
no.
it this way. When Ten Hag has come in, and now it's the one chance you're sure of top 4. You're sure of a trophy or 2. Give him what he wants, not only Weghorst.
I don't
This
think that
January,
works,
these guys
man.
have gotten Trossard and that Kalenjin, Kivior, whatever.
Talk about it.
I don't think that's the situation because
Yeah.
I mean Arsenal fans will tell you there's a season where the board actually forced them to sell first before you get. I mean the years they were trying to get rid of Kolasinac, the whole
Papastatopoulos.
Socrates, and all these guys.
I remember that.
And I think that's where Eric Ten Hag is. Listen, before we've spent, I mean, the board is looking at it from the angle of we've spent on managers like you before, and look at where
nothing's
we are.
happened, yeah.
So listen, you show us that if you can win with this, sour.
But
Fair
then-
enough. Show us that moving forward we can back you. But before then,
But
Another thing I think is,
just to cut it short, I'm sorry for that. I think Pep. Ten Hag.
yeah, Mikuingia anakupea nightmares. He's giving you nightmares. Continue.
No, fuck off, man. It's because the two were too bold. What are the bold? Oh
my days.
Ten Hag, I think he has shown he can do something for United. Okay. I don't think it's a thing of show us what you can do and then we'll give you the money. He has shown what he can do, and it's just a bit strange that you guys are not backing him up. Or
That's the point I wanted to take on.
he got a 40-year-old for 70 million.
Nah, that's the point I wanted to take on. Bro. That's the point I wanted to take
I
on.
don't think he has been backed up enough, considering what he's up against and what
Yeah.
he's trying to achieve, considering what these other teams are doing. I
Yeah.
think maybe you get a bit more. And kila mtu anajua, you guys don't have depth. And like you said, you have a game.
Yeah.
You have a game every 3 days.
Every 3 days.
Muda kutoka match.
What do you mean
sasa-
they don't have depth, man?
How
Tell me a
many
position that United don't have depth.
Defense.
Yeah, what didn't they have, man?
Bro, you have Maguire and
Maguire,
Lindelof.
depth.
Boss, Maguire was
That's
at the
not
World Cup.
depth.
Striker.
They have Vegas.
Marshall is
Yeah,
always
no,
in
who'll play
the
every
hospital.
No, they have Vegas. Rashford can play as a center.
Those are not guys who are
forward.
going to get them.
Listen,
they're not guys who
on,
get
on
them
the
Europa
wing.
League. And
On the wing, they have Sancho. They have
Sancho mwenye
Sancho is
anacheza
coming
like
back
a-
right now.
No,
too.
boss. Listen, I'm telling you what you have. I'm not telling you the players you've suspended. I'm telling you what you have. What I can see. That's what I'm telling
Your
you.
point, you say Glazers. Me, I really believe it's because Man United, I think, are up for sale. So the Glazers do not want to spend anything. They want to make sure, the owners
That's
give
one
them
way to look at
all the amount of money they want to put in their dividend accounts.
Yeah.
Ndo wasispend in
I mean, it's
January.
biashara.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, they have depth, but it's
I
not
think they have
depth
depth.
enough to get them where they
No,
want to be.
I don't
Look at
I
it
like-
this way, Lotan.
Check
You
it.
look
My-
at the top 4 right now.
Yeah.
We have actually look at the top 6. Our squad is the lowest in terms of depth.
No, they have a worse of depth, man.
No,
Ah,
Arsenal's
bro.
bench is not worse than Man United's.
Boss, Arsenal has been playing this season with the only sub is Tomiyasu.
Their bench has
No, show me,
Trossard,
man. This-
Emil Smith
Listen,
Rowe,
this man
Fabio Vieira.
Listen, this man them I want to get a goal against Newcastle. They bring in Tomiyasu. No, show me how that's not a battle depth, man.
Tutaje depth ya Arsenal. Tomiyasu?
Who is that in
No,
football?
no. Fabio Vieira.
True.
I mean, he's 21
Smith Rowe.
kilos, man.
Smith Rowe.
I mean, yours is
Trossard.
Si wache nimalize.
Trossard.
Trossard.
No, Trossard just coming.
He's
No,
depth.
Kotai.
Trossard.
That's Kotai.
Those are 4
Tumtoe,
guys.
Tumtoe,
Those are 4
Tumtoe.
guys. Kivior. Those are 5 guys. I mean, you can laugh all you want. Matt Turner doesn't make him less of a player.
Kieran Tierney.
Kieran Tierney. Those are 7 players. That's good depth compared to what these guys are.
What do you mean, man?
And
listen,
Lotan,
let me get the
Lotan,
United squad here.
Nisawa and Lotan, while you're looking at it, remember we
Yeah.
also have players out on loan who are performing very well.
But you see, those ones are not in the team now.
You're talking about
You're
the team
asking
that...
about depth. I'm just giving you an example of that.
Yeah.
United-
All right. So this is how United's bench looks like.
Eh,
all right.
Taja.
Lisandro Martinez. I'm talking about the game they played against Reading
No,
on the
no,
weekend.
no.
But he's a starter, so okay.
He's a
Sawa,
starter.
sawa, yeah.
Sawa. No, I'm talking about
Those
what
guys
was
don't
on the.
start.
I'm talking about what was on the bench. Okay, Sawa. Let me tell you the first 11. David De Gea. They have Tom Heaton. as
I'll be
cover.
telling you who is depth.
Alright.
Heaton is
Aaron
cover.
Wan-Bissaka. You have
Wan-Bissaka and Dalot.
Dalot.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Lindelof Maguire. You
Lindelof
have
Maguire, you have Varane and Lisandro.
Lisandro.
Yeah.
Malacia. You have
Malacia, Luke Shaw. Shobato Carlos. Sorry,
Fair
I was
enough.
wrong.
I mean,
Way back.
Sawa. Casemiro, Eriksen.
Mctominay Fred.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Anthony. Anthony off the
Anthony
bench.
Dos Santos,
You
Sancho,
have
Rashford.
so I'll help you with this one. You have Pelistri, you have Elanga.
Hey, we
you have-
started Elanga.
you have-
No,
you have-
Elanga is not depth.
No, listen, man. You
What?
have Garnacho,
Sasa.
right? Yeah.
Where goes
Awote,
Martial?
all of these guys, and Martial obviously on the bench. Sancho he's coming back into the team. Listen,
Hiyo ndio bench itapea top 4 na
Yeah.
Europa League.
That bench can only get us to the top 4.
Listen,
Trophy ngumu.
pound for pound, you have a better bench than this man.
Wongo.
No.
Bro,
Totally
are we
disagree.
watching the same?
You have a better bench.
Totally
Come on.
disagree. Totally disagree.
You have a better bench. Listen,
Totally disagree.
there's no way you want to tell me.
Even Newcastle have a better bench
you
than us.
there's no way you tell me Vieira is better than Fred. Not in this world. not in this world.
Fred akona Copa America, eh?
Not even, I won't even look at his titles. Not in this world. This kid is 20 kilos. This other guy at least has kilos. This kid can control the ball. This
Huyo
kid-
akona
this
giraffe
kid-
neck.
Yeah, this kid can't control the ball. You have a Brazilian in there. This kid is a prospect. You have a player that played in top level in Ukraine and all these kind of leagues. There's no way, man.
Guys,
So that's Vieira. What do you list about Trossard?
Swambilis, you Lokonga. What the heck, man? Are you telling me about?
Awilo Longo.
Listen. No. They have Fred in that game against City. They probably don't concede that goal, but they want to convince me.
Nah, I don't think so.
Wait,
You see, Lotan is being very picky just to
Yeah.
suit his agenda.
Yeah, he has an agenda
mentioned
against
Lokonga.
Arsenal.
He
Hey, you're
mentioned
neutral, hey.
Guys,
Unataka kusaidia kucheat exam?
hii conversation inaendelea hadi kesho.
Okay, yeah, true.
But we also have to talk about FPL. Yeah.
Oh, me, I got sacked.
So guys, FPL is here. I'm happy it's back. I'm looking forward to this double game week because United have a double game week this week. Arsenal and Man City have a double game week next week, and it's just the double game week season. But before we even continue with that, how's your team and what are you guys thinking about FPL going forward?
Terrible, man.
We ni kama Sam Allardyce. FPL.
I'm proper on some Sean Dykes vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm the worst person, man.
I mean, I'm feeling confident. Ni kama niko Ten Hag business bana.
Yeah.
As long as I have Haaland and Rashford, I'm always gonna be on the high, man.
Yeah.
Mimi hakuna time na drop points anytime soon.
you
Green arrows.
You guys,
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions to ask in terms of FPL. Siko sure about clean sheet with United because
Yeah,
we're on a double
it's-
game week.
yeah.
And at the same time, do we still stick to Bruno and Rashford?
No.
To
With United?
to FPL with this double game week, or who else do we need to look forward to in this week?
Venant, I won't cut you off. You've said it. Bruno and Rashford. For the double game week against Palace and Leeds, them two.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Them two.
I
I'll put a shout for Luke Shaw, but then Bruno and Rashford.
clean
Yeah.
sheets? No,
Assists as the
Crystal
wing back.
Palace and Leeds home
Yeah.
at Old Trafford.
Both of them are at
Yeah,
Old
both,
Trafford.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
see double clean sheets for, and considering the stakes you guys have.
Nah. Knowing Man United, there'll definitely be a mistake in there. We might win both games, but clean sheet ngumu.
Tricky
Yeah.
sana.
What about you guys?
I'd say because City have a double game week as well, right?
Yeah.
You get a secret here now. It has to be Jack Grealish.
Why?
Get in Jack, bro.
No, I'm getting that Jack
Listen.
in my squad.
That hair glow guy. Get him. Get him.
I think for me, I'll just stick with Rashford because I have him. He's been giving me some good returns. I'll stick with Haaland. He's my captain. Gave me how many points? 34 points last weekend to give me 82
Hat-trick.
points. So he's doing me good. Haaland and Mahrez for Man City. So
I'll say agenda Miguel Almiron Lish.
Almiron, man.
Almiron.
I told you Jack Grealish will last longer than that thing.
Nah. But somehow I still have
He
Almiron.
still has more goals.
No,
Yeah.
fair.
Lakini Arsenal
But,
pia wako na double game week next week. We'll talk about them.
Everton, huh?
I'll just put Odegaard there.
Odegaard.
And I'm done. Or maybe Trossard.
So Odegaard and who?
Nah, Lokonga.
I've personally chosen only Odegaard because I think he's been giving me some good returns. But if I was to choose someone else, I think I would put Saka.
Saka.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
Saka, Odegaard.
As long
and,
as it's not facing an Ake, Saka is
You're
good.
good.
Yeah, as long as he's starting the game, it's cool.
As long as an Ake is not playing.
Saka. So
Stones was on toast, man.
Stones are kuiba.
Stones,
Monday.
pull hamstring. It's okay.
On my side, my captain, Brian will be surprised.
Go on.
Bruno.
Bruno.
I'm going with Bruno this time.
gonna-
I want
he's
to try
gonna-
something different.
Quite disappointed.
Because the last double game week you guys had, Bruno outperformed Rashford.
True that.
So I'm going
True.
with Bruno for this week. I bought Rodrigo from Leeds because of the double game week. And also he's a guy who plays as the striker when Bamford is injured and Bamford is suffering from
They have a little
injury.
kid called Tete. No, not Tete. They have
Weston McKennie
Yeah,
from Juventus.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and also your striker Vargost for Man United. So I've tripled up on Man United for this week, and I'm genuinely confident in Man United getting those 6 points.
I like that. I like that.
So for me, that's the tip of the week.
Yeah.
And if you can,
Me, I don't know
Use
you
the
guys.
triple
I don't know
captaincy.
you guys are not loyal to your teams. Me, I'm just there.
But
I cannot have an Arsenal player because I want them to lose.
it's because they're not even confident in themselves.
Yeah.
Hii propaganda ya kushinda league.
No, you don't
I
get
have White Martinelli on my team. What do
Listen,
you mean?
hey, pull up, man. If you're an Arsenal fan out there, this man them don't
Amewaruka.
believe in you, man. They don't believe in you.
As I always say in FPL, form is key. And forget about class when it comes to FPL.
Hakuna transfers tuna make.
Transfers, I've already said the ones that I've bought in. I've bought the striker, Vargost, and I bought the Leeds player.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Sasa me, I was talking about speaking of real transfers.
Real transfers.
Winners of the transfer
You want
window
me
or
to make
signings
fun?
of the season.
You want me to make fun of United right now?
Me, I don't mind, bro.
Sawa basi. So January signings by the top 6. Arsenal ni Trossard na
Kivior,
Kivior.
Kalenjin boy.
We need a Kenyan nickname for him soon.
Kiwi.
Chelsea, it's Mudryk.
Chelsea usiwataje.
ni wengi.
Usiwataje ni wengi. We
I'm
already
just
know.
mentioning the top. And Badiashile, who I personally don't
Yeah,
feel like
future of
I've got
France.
Felix
huyo.
Madueke.
Liverpool, it's just the one that we know.
Gakpo, who they didn't need.
I don't spoke. And then United is just United. It's a loan. You
Alone
guys, the only
from-
transfers we've made this season, it's a loan.
I mean, at least they've done something.
I'm
We haven't.
surprised. It's a loan. And you
May I
guys
ask
want
you?
top 4.
May I ask you about the signing of the season? Mimi sijakwambia uingie Man United.
Or team that are signed the best.
I think signing of the season, I'll be very honest, it's only 2. Outright, only 2.
Yeah.
Either Haaland or Casemiro for what they've done for the individual teams this season.
No, man.
Okay.
It is them too, Lotan.
No,
It is
man.
them too.
I think Mitoma, man.
Mitoma from Brighton.
Mitoma.
Oh, good
Okay.
shout.
Yeah.
Brilliant player, man.
Yeah, they have mentioned very good names. So I don't. There's also Zinchenko. He has been very impactful for Arsenal.
What do you mean?
You know, I love how he was pretending like I won't say anything. So he can sneak in Zinchenko.
He has been very impactful. I'll give him that. But of course, Haaland has been very.
Haaland for player of the year?
Yeah,
Every player will even vote for him, so you already know.
But for me, I'm more interested on the flop
Am I
side.
allowed to walk out of set? Because nothing else to
No,
discuss.
there's one which is maybe we not talk much about, but can we talk about the flop? Who has been the flop so far?
We can't talk about
Yeah.
that right now. Maybe
Yeah.
we could
No,
say
no,
about
so
it.
far.
So far.
So far, who has been the flop?
Start us off, bro.
Well, I would have liked to put Anthony in there, but I'm not.
Shut up.
I'll put Richarlison.
Fair.
Yeah, we all
Richarlison.
agree. Consensus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Richarlison.
Hands down.
Heung-min Son.
No, he wasn't signed this
He
year.
wasn't signed.
So, yeah,
Oh,
fair.
Flop
umesema
signing.
signing.
Flop
Oh,
signing.
oh,
Flop signing,
signing.
But listen,
Flop
we will
signing.
definitely try as much as possible to get that. So maybe in our subsequent
comment
episodes,
section,
we'll, yeah. And if you can tell us in your comment section, who do you think is
Cool.
the
Yeah.
flop?
Fantastic.
So, do you guys have any other thing to say before Tumalize?
Yeah. Man United will finish the season with more trophies than Arsenal.
No, I have one. He's 10th in the league. He's 10th in the league. Raheem Sterling is 10th in the league.
Yeah. Parting shot. Your defense is in trouble.
Shut
Get
up.
in the room. Your defense is in trouble. Get your
Oh, nice.
So, up until next time, Venant here.
Brayo.
Nyash.
See you guys next time. Lotan here, man.